Deep beneath Siberia's endless ice, an ancient secret has been sleeping for thousands of years. Scientists believe these frozen glaciers are nature's greatest time capsules. Every year, melting ice reveals something the modern world has never seen before: bones, ancient plants, and perfectly preserved creatures from the Ice Age. But one discovery could change history forever: the legendary Woolly Mammoth. This giant vanished nearly 4,000 years ago, yet the frozen Arctic may still be protecting its final remains. For decades, expeditions have searched these glaciers, knowing that every crack in the ice could hide an incredible discovery. Researchers drill deeper into ice that has remained untouched for tens of thousands of years. Every frozen layer tells a forgotten story. Then, something unusual appears beneath the ice: a massive shadow trapped inside crystal-clear blue ice. The team immediately realizes this is no ordinary fossil. It looks almost perfectly preserved. Thick fur is still visible after thousands of years, and even the enormous tusks remain untouched by time. Scientists carefully begin removing the surrounding ice. Every movement could damage this priceless discovery. Slowly, the giant head begins to emerge. Its frozen eyes appear almost lifelike. As the Arctic wind grows stronger around the excavation site, nature itself seems unwilling to reveal its ancient secret. The team works day and night without stopping. Finally, the frozen body becomes visible: a perfectly preserved woolly mammoth, something scientists once believed was nearly impossible to find in such extraordinary condition. But this incredible discovery raises an even bigger question: could this frozen giant one day walk the Earth again? The discovery quickly spread across the world. Scientists from different countries rushed to Siberia, hoping to study one of the best preserved Ice Age creatures ever found. But as the glacier continued to melt, something even more surprising began to appear. Hidden beneath the ancient ice were the remains of other prehistoric animals: massive cave bears, ancient wolves, giant bison, and mysterious skeletons untouched for tens of thousands of years. It became clear that this glacier was not hiding just one secret. It was preserving an entire lost world. Researchers carefully explored deep ice caves beneath the glacier. Every step revealed frozen bones, ancient plants, and traces of a landscape that existed long before human civilization. The deeper they went, the colder and darker the caves became, as if time itself had stopped. Using advanced technology, scientists extracted tiny DNA samples from the mammoth. Inside high-tech laboratories, they began comparing the ancient genetic code with modern elephants. The results were astonishing. Large portions of the DNA had survived thousands of years inside the frozen ice. This discovery raised an incredible possibility. Could modern science one day recreate a woolly mammoth? Around the world, genetic researchers started discussing the idea of bringing this Ice Age giant back to life. Some believed it could become one of the greatest scientific achievements in history, while others warned that nature should never be rewritten. Meanwhile, the glacier continued revealing new mysteries: ancient footprints, forgotten forests, and perfectly preserved fossils slowly emerged from the melting ice. Every discovery reminded scientists that countless prehistoric secrets may still remain buried beneath the frozen Arctic. Standing before the giant mammoth, one question echoed through every research station: if one perfectly preserved giant survived beneath the ice, how many more are still waiting to be discovered? As the expedition continued, the glacier revealed even more unbelievable discoveries. Beneath layers of ancient ice, researchers uncovered prehistoric plants, insects, and traces of an ecosystem that had remained untouched for over 40,000 years. Every new finding proved that this frozen wilderness was preserving an entire chapter of Earth's forgotten history. But something unexpected soon changed the direction of the mission. Deep beneath the glacier, advanced radar detected another enormous object, hidden hundreds of feet below the surface. It was far larger than the mammoth they had already discovered. No one knew whether it was another Ice Age animal, or something completely different. The team immediately expanded the excavation. Heavy drilling machines worked around the clock, while freezing Arctic winds made every hour more dangerous. After days of digging through solid ice, strange shapes slowly began to appear beneath the frozen surface. At first, scientists believed they had found another mammoth. But as more ice was removed, the remains looked completely different. The skeleton was much larger than expected, with unusually shaped bones that puzzled even experienced researchers. The discovery sparked intense debate across the scientific community. Meanwhile, climate change continued melting glaciers across the Arctic. Every summer, ancient ice disappeared faster than ever before, exposing new fossils, forgotten landscapes, and creatures that had remained frozen since the Ice Age. Researchers realized they were racing against time. Every year, priceless evidence could be lost forever. Inside the laboratory, DNA testing on the mammoth produced remarkable results. Much of its genetic material had survived in extraordinary condition. Some scientists believed that one day, modern biotechnology might make it possible to restore certain mammoth traits, using the DNA of Asian elephants. Others argued that bringing extinct species back
Months of excavation had finally revealed one of the most complete woolly mammoths
every
ever
research
discovered.
station across the
Every
Arctic.
frozen
If
hair,
glaciers have already
every
revealed
massive
so many
tusk,
incredible
and
discoveries,
every layer of
what
preserved
else is
tissue
still hidden
offered
beneath
scientists
miles of ancient
a
ice?
rare window
Could there be
into
entire
a world that
ecosystems
disappeared thousands
waiting
of
to be
years
uncovered?
ago?
The
The
frozen
specimen
world
was transported to a
reveal its
high-security
secrets,
research
but perhaps its greatest
laboratory,
mystery
where
still
experts from
remained
around the
buried
world
beneath the
began
ice.
years of careful analysis. Every tiny DNA fragment was studied, hoping to answer one of science's biggest questions. Could an extinct giant ever return? Modern genetic research has made remarkable progress. Some scientists are exploring whether certain mammoth traits could one day be introduced into the DNA of living Asian elephants. Others believe extinct animals should remain part of history, warning that bringing them back could have unpredictable consequences. But the discoveries didn't stop with the mammoth. As glaciers continued to melt, researchers uncovered ancient forests, prehistoric insects, frozen wolves, giant bison, and countless fossils hidden beneath the ice. Each discovery reminded the world that Earth's frozen regions still hold many unanswered questions. The Arctic is changing faster than ever before. Every year, more ancient ice disappears, revealing new evidence while also destroying priceless clues that have survived for thousands of years. Scientists now face a race against time, to study these discoveries before they are lost forever. Today, countless glaciers across Siberia, Alaska, Canada, and the Arctic remain largely unexplored. Beneath those endless sheets of ice, there may still be forgotten ecosystems, unknown species, and stories that no human has ever witnessed. Perhaps the greatest discovery has not yet been made. Somewhere beneath the frozen silence, another giant could still be waiting. And as long as glaciers continue to reveal their secrets, humanity will keep searching for answers buried deep within the ice. Because sometimes, the greatest mysteries are not hidden in space, but beneath our own planet. The next incredible discovery could happen tomorrow,